Okay, we are back, and I wasn't planning on doing a part 4 for this, but I just thought it looked incomplete without a border. So what I did do was, you can see where I have marked my contrasting yarn here. So at the end of every 11th row, I just put a little piece of yarn here. So onto our border. I've already turned, but I'm going to pretend I didn't. We are going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and turn your work. Double crochet into that same space. So where you did your last double crochet, that's where you want to put that's where you're going to want to put your double crochet in. And chain 1. We're going to skip this stitch and go into our chain stitch and double crochet 1 here. Chain 1, double crochet into the next. Chain 1, double crochet into the next. Chain 1, and you get it. Chain 1, double crochet, and now we're coming up on our chain again. So chain double crochet right into that chain stitch, chain 1, and you're going to go all the way down until you get to the end, and I'll meet you there to finish up that part. Okay, here we are in the corner. So we're going to double crochet into our last stitch, and I'm going into the top of that chain 3 space for a double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet into that same space. It can be kind of tricky, but it can be done, and I'm going to redo mine to make it a little bit looser than that. Be right back. Okay, I had a big tangle I had to get out, plus I had to figure out a way to put this afghan where it won't slide off the table with limited room. So now on to the next. Now we're going down the side of the afghan, so chain 1 and double crochet into the next space. So you can see this we're going to count as 1, so you're going to look at your rows and double crochet, chain 1, skip, and double crochet into the next, all the way down until we get to the bottom of the row, and then you're going to repeat the double crochet, chain 3, double crochet in each corner, and I will meet you back at our first corner. Alright, and here we are back at the beginning where we did our chain 6 space. That's hard to say. We're going to I forgot to do my chain 1, so we're going to count up 3 on our chain 6, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch if it'll go in. Close enough, I think. No, it wasn't. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No wonder it didn't want to work because I wasn't going in the right place. And slip stitch. Chain 1. And here's the fun part where you can decide. There's many different ways to do the complete border on it. If you want to do something different, you can, but I'm going to do what the pattern says to do. So we are going to half double crochet 3 into this corner space. 1, 2, and 3. And some people go into the stitches. I'm just not. And we're going to do 2 half double crochets into the next chain, and like I say, you can go in between here and do it, but I'm going to do 2 half double crochets into this chain space, 2 in the next, 2 in the next. I think you get the idea by now. In every chain space on the flat end, I'm going to half double crochet 2 into each space all the way around. I may end up changing my mind, but this is what I have in mind to do. You'll know whenever we get there what I did. I want to redo that because I don't like the way that looks. But anyway, 3 half double crochets in the corner, 2 half double crochets into the chain space. Well, it's not really a chain. Wait a minute, yes it is. Me as usual, not enough coffee, too early in the morning and a lot on the brain. So I will meet you back at this corner very shortly. So here we are back at the corner. I decided to go ahead and do the 3, 2, and then 3 in the corner. So here at the end, we are going to look for our half double, our very first one, and slip stitch. Cut our yarn, pull that through, and finally sew in any ends you may have remaining. And how am I going to do this? I'm going to go in this back way first and see how that looks. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I like how this looks. I got a little bump here, but that's okay. I'll just pull it a little bit tighter and then go back through. Now what I did for whenever I was joining and I had those left over, I just crocheted over them. If they come out, I can always sew them in later, or you can sew yours in if you choose to, or crochet over them, or however it is that you want to finish yours off. And I think I'm almost done. I just want to make sure I get it sewn in good. And yeah, I know I probably go overboard, but that's okay too. I'd rather it be good and sewn in than to come out later. There we go. And so far I got a little bit left over out of these, so I used 2 of these on this. I probably would have used a full 3 skeins of yarn if I had done another 11 rows. But I didn't, so here we go. I'm trying to get everything cleared off my table now. It's difficult working in a new space that I have to get used to all over again, but you gotta do what you gotta do, huh? And I'm trying to get this nice and spread out. I think that I'm just gonna grab my camera and move over here if I can. That's what mine looks like. Sorry I can't move around a whole lot because I'm working in a very, very, very small space here. But anyway, I hope this all made sense to everybody. And if it didn't, I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. But may you all have a very happy, healthy, wonderful morning, noon, or night. And may you all be blessed. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully I'll be back soon with another tutorial if everything permits. So, anyway, have a good morning, noon, or night. Love y'all. Bless you. And bye for now.